Alright guys, so it is now official. We are going to be getting a free-to-play Dragon Ball Saga Bulma. Now what does this mean for part 2? It could mean absolutely nothing. It could mean something, which we will be talking about in just one bit, because this is kind of just a huge 180 from, Future and God Ki buffs, and then boom, Dragon Ball Saga. It's like completely polar opposites, right? So we're going to be talking about that in just one bit. Also, guys, in a few minutes from now, we are going to be getting some more leaks. So I'll be making a second video very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so really quick, let's just read what she does, and then let's just break what this means down, okay? Because it can mean a ton of things. It can mean nothing as well, but let's just break this down. It says here, event exclusive Bulma is coming. A ranged character that buffs own offenses when using or hitting with blast arts. Bulma gives buffs like damage inflicted up to character Goku or tag DB allies when switched to standby or defeated. So she looks like, of course, she is a range type unit, but she also has some like support elements into her. So really quick, when I saw this Bulma, I already knew this was going to be a Bulma. And I made a video a little bit earlier this morning saying that the background here was pink, and it pretty much just gave it away, right? And the Dragon Radar, pretty obvious. But what does this mean for, like, why are they bringing this character out now? Dragon Ball Legends never just brings out characters. Rarely they do, right? So this could mean, like I said, nothing. This could definitely mean something. And like I said, it's completely polar opposites to the buffs we're getting, such as right now we're going to get the unique equipment for, LF Zenkai Vegito Blue, which is God Ki. And then, of course, we just got Zenkai Corrupts Masu as well. So, like, what is going on? So, okay, this is just a long shot here, guys. This is if it could mean something to part 2. If it's something for this could mean 3 things, okay? If part 2 is Dragon Ball Saga, they better make that shit hype. I'll just leave it at that. Number 2, what they could do is they could do a little bit of a mixture. For example, they could mix Dragon Ball Saga with Games Original somehow and just kind of make it that way more appealing. I would say so. Or maybe tie in Dragon Ball with Future as Games Original. That could be also appealing. For example, a Kid Goku that goes into the Future Games Original. That would be pretty interesting, so that Goku would be Future. Or that Kid Goku would be Future as well as Dragon Ball Saga. That's a stretch, but actually, you know what? It's not even a stretch because because Games Original is a real thing. So really quick, when I saw that Bulma, I'm like, okay, we just got our 10th Bulma. Actually, no. We don't have that much Bulmas in the game, surprisingly speaking. I mean, we have the 1000 day celebration Bulma, which is the exact same outfit. She is Games Original though. And then we just have these 3 other Bulmas. This one, of course, is Zenkai, the blue one. So we don't actually have a lot of Bulmas. And I wonder why they label this a very special event, right? That's what they label this. A very special new event is coming. So I don't know what the event is going to entail. Like I said, maybe this is a Games Original Bulma at the end of the day, mixed with Dragon Ball Saga. So it could still very well be Games Original, right? But we see here, she clearly just buffs Tag DB, which is Dragon Ball Saga. So yeah, I mean, if we just take a look at Dragon Ball Saga really quick and Games Original, as well as Girls, by the way. Dragon Ball Saga, they did try to buff them not too long ago. Of course, or actually, I mean Dragon Ball Saga. I was supposed to be in DB tag, right? Because they made a new DB tag. But of course, we got this Goku here, the Green Goku. And by the way, DB has some really busted equipments. I would argue that they have one of the most busted equipments. Reason being why is because they need it, right? So, I mean, we ended up getting a ton of DB stuff, right? For example, the Path to Power Goku, I think he's also DB. So, yeah, I mean, some interesting stuff. And same thing goes for Girls. I mean, this could be a Girls part 2, like a Kefla or something like that. I don't know. This is just a toss-up. I don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, I mean, Girls is, not doing their own. They can't hold their own, right? I think we can all agree on that. Games Original needs all the help they can get, honestly. They could, like I said, they could do something really creative here. Because very similar to the second part, if you guys remember, for the Legends Festival. So the second part for the Legends Festival, they also had a very special event. They didn't include very, they just said a special event. That's what they labeled it as, right? Which was the Goku and Bardock event. So in a few hours, we're going to find out right now when the game launches, or actually even within the leaks in a few minutes. I'll make a second video. I want to see if that story is Games Original. If that story is Games Original, even though it's not labeled Games Original, we are guaranteed a Games Original character. Maybe a Games Original Future or God Key character, right? Because we're getting God Key buffs, as you guys can see. I mean, these characters literally buff God Key with their Z ability, right? Vegeta Blue buffs God Key with his Zenkai Z ability. Blue and God Key, and then same thing, red and God Key for Kurapsamasu. And if we just take a look at let's just say Games Original and God Key. So God Key, surprisingly speaking, actually needs help. You know, we have two characters here that can hold their own, I would say, right? Which is the brand new Fusion Mechanics, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And then, of course, we got the Zenkai LF Kurapsamasu. So these two characters here, besides that, there's nothing else that, I mean, some people could toss up, you know, the Universe Ret Bros that came out for part 1 of the Legends Festival. But let's just be real, right? This character is not that guy. We also did just get the free-to-play Whis, which is purple. So if you even want to toss in the Whis for fun, right? We're still missing a red, right? And we're missing a green, right? Or even a blue, you know? Honestly, the blue, I'll say this, because like I said, we're still going to get the leaks in just one bit. So we'll find out what his unique equipment is going to entail. But I'm going to keep it real with you guys. It's not going to help him, okay? This character's too down bad in today's power creep meta to do something, right? If it was vice versa, if he got unique equipment before he got a Zenkai, and then he got a Zenkai, then that would make more sense, right? Because the Zenkai would make him a later unit to match up as to what is going on in terms of power creep. Kind of like, you know, the perfect example is Kurapsamasu, right? Kurapsamasu got his unique equipment, you know, like a year ago or something like that, maybe even longer. And it was terrible, right? Because he didn't have a Zenkai, so it didn't even matter. But then he got a Zenkai. So now his unique equipment actually holds value. So in order, it would make more sense unique equipment, then Zenkai, as opposed to Zenkai, then unique equipment, right? That's just my personal take. I mean, we literally see the example between these two right here. So yeah, guys, comment down below. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is Games Original? I hope so. I really hope so. I like Dragon Ball Saga. I'm actually a huge Bulma fan. I like this Bulma's artwork a lot. Very similar to the, you know, to the 1000 Day Celebration Bulma, except we do see Kid Goku in the background here, right? We see Kid Goku in the background, and she's driving her little motorcycle. So actually, a motorcycle Bulma would be really nice to see. Maybe in her special move, she will have a motorcycle. We'll find out in just one bit, right? But yeah, guys, I'll come out with a new video in literally like 10-20 minutes, so stay tuned for that, where I cover all the brand new events. And if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe, and the LF should be coming out very soon, guys, so I'll keep you guys updated with that as well. And I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Have a good one. Peace.